This means that you will control before making the strike. How will this be? Because this first control is different. We are here talking about the level of function. This time, unfortunately for him, he is in a mindset that he is not a combative mindset. You will take your left hand, okay? Speaking later. For those listening, just do this in reverse. But left hand, shoulder, right hand, elbow. So, 1. While one hand comes on the axis of the elbow, the other comes on the shoulder. I will make a strike with this hand and pull with this one, okay? So, this movement. This here can also be, if Anderson had a larger gompa with a long one, I could hold it too, or you can hold onto the shirt as well. Do this with his shirt and pull like this, whatever is better, whether organic or fabric, okay? The fabric itself, if you were to grab it too, in a real situation, you wouldn't grab it. Like this, you would do this, holding there, so the flesh and the fabric together, you would do everything at once, which is a technique we call in Panankan the pitbull grip. So, pitbull grip, for those who are from Panankan, must have seen it. So pitbull grip, and here I push, turn Anderson this way. As I turn him this way, my left hand passes and intertwines with his arm. Now my left hand continues making that same lift, and the shirt comes over here. And I create the entry opening. So, here, in this situation, even if Anderson tries to get out of there, the pot comes out spinning and packing his back. When you go to the back region, we indeed have some priority targets here. Hugo, knowing what happens, but knowing that the knife can get stuck. Pulmon. Pulmon is a target. Timer or switch? Timer. Timer. Because it will take some time. Timer. Timer. It will take some time. So this is the explanation. He will die. Yes, he will. So 1. Timer. So you choose timer, switch. They can come from above. From above, when you do it from above, through the clavicle, you hit the brachial plexus, subclavian artery, and lung together. And the bigger the knife, the more violence enters here. In some videos, if you've seen, there are 3 videos. When a person gets in here, they start shaking, and the guy gets stuck with her, dancing till he pulls the knife out. So here's an area that can easily get stuck. So you have priority targets, the diaphragm, lung, even affecting the brachial plexus and the lung together. Here these 2 are more secondary, but we have the kidneys here. And here. What I do not recommend is for you to touch the middle of the spine, because it will get stuck, You can make an incisive cut on the side of his spine. Not here. Sometimes this happens, right? I can scratch the middle of his back. You see this here? However, it's like that. It will also lock or will stop between the little bones. It will keep stopping. So you will cut the emergency points of their nervous system in the back here. These emergency points affect the respiratory factor. Cutting these points can cause breathing problems. So you have above kidney, lung, around here, cut the emergency points. The last target you have is the perineum down there. This perineum target itself, when a person hits the perineum, besides being a massive loss of blood, when they try to walk as well, coordinating leg movement becomes difficult. A key point of the perineum is how the person will be able to perform that emergency suturing. She won't be able to do it properly, and much less those who are third parties wanting to help her. How will they perform that bursting in that location? So it's a very specific target. You have all these targets here. If you want, there is also a key. Here is a variant, but there is a chance you can make it lock. Place it in the femoral, and now burst his leg, and cut the femoral as well. Do this, bursting his knee, and cutting the femoral artery. This is an extra, but it can be done. So, all this part becomes visible. Again, 1, 2, 3, or whatever you want. Just here. I'm going to count. Where's my secondary? I don't have the secondary. Where is it? So, again, and we stop here. As a variant, you can also do this. And retrieve both. This is the variation you exit. through the physical, right? Here I enter here. Sometimes I touch his chest, cutting while pulling. You have this lock. It can't be that. Otherwise he escapes. Cool.